Hi, this is Joanna from New York ICE, New Yorkers for Immigration Control and Enforcement, over here in June 2014 in front of 26 Federal Plaza, once again counter-demonstrating against the illegal alien stampede, as we've done in the past in this very location. And previously in this location, not only do they block the sidewalk, but they have often blocked traffic before. So not only do they feel free to trespass into our country, contrary to their claims of being in the shadows, they also feel free to block our sidewalks and to block traffic. I also had somebody who represented illegal alien trespassers come to me and tell me and my group of New York ICERs to move. So, you know, there's audacity in that when you are supporting illegal alien trespassers and you're telling Americans to move. And I tell people that we simply cannot sustain this. The U.S. and its economy and all of our resources cannot sustain being constantly trespassed into. Also earlier, there was a very vulgar man. Once again, there's a lot of vulgar men at these demonstrations who do vulgar actions against me, and he actually grabbed his penis, and I have it on tape and photos of this, and shouted at me. And his accent was very strong, but I think he was trying to say racist, at which point I said, "Are you trying to say righteous?" to him, or "Are you mispronouncing righteous?" Because that's what I am. And there was a few people earlier who also said, "Look how many of us there are, and look how few of you there are." And it only takes a few to be right, and just because they represent millions of illegal alien trespassers does not make them right. The U.S., I have to always point out to people, the U.S. has already had big amnesties that were supposed to end future amnesties. And here we are today at 26 Federal Plaza with people who want to promote another amnesty. As a result of past amnesties, we're supposed to have our borders effectively and permanently secured, and we're supposed to have our existing U.S. immigration laws enforced for a change. This hasn't happened, and the government has to make do on the promises it made to the American people earlier. New York ICE comes out as civilians, as American citizens and legal immigrants to do the job that the federal government has failed to do, and that the federal government won't do and hasn't done. So New York ICE is here doing the job that the federal government has failed to do, and it is failing the American people because it isn't enforcing our existing U.S. immigration laws and effectively and permanently securing that border. Today at this counter demonstration, their slogan, if you will, is about separating families. Their families could easily be reunited in their home countries, and New York ICE is an advocate for that, for illegal alien families being reunited with their families in their home countries. But that whole separating families motto is a pretext because they're after the U.S.'s resources. They will always try to sort of frame this issue and this argument in terms of themselves, in terms of what is good for them. But it is not good for Americans and legal immigrants who follow the process to get to this country to have them here. It is not good for us. It's not good for the U.S. Contact us at progressroads@yahoo.com, or you can visit the website nyice.us. We're the only organization in New York City, the only activist organization dedicated to having our existing immigration laws enforced for a change and to having our borders effectively and permanently secured, the only one. Thank you.